And yet, here they still stand, searching for a sign of peace. I will show them. I am Apollyon. I bring war.
How's it going, everyone? It's Taka from the Dirty Issues. We are going to be playing For Honor. Of course, I am the Viking. I am the Viking Allfather. Strangely, I don't know if you guys know this. You probably picked up on a little bit of it if you watched the Viking show and were able to attend a lot of Phil's recaps of the Vikings. I'm not quite sure that they actually covered this, but the true Norse mythology is amazing. It's far better than any, I would have to say, religion or history book, because the Norse, or the Vikings, believed in these gods, and these gods would kick our gods, who would kick Jesus' ass. It's amazing to see that, because you have Odin, and you have Thor, you have Loki, you have Tyr, the god of war, you have Balder the Beautiful, you have Fenrir, who is Loki's son. Do you know that Loki actually has 3 monster children? And it was Fenrir, which is this huge talking wolf monster that grew and grew and grew. He has the Midgard snake, or Midgard serpent, huge monster-like, crazy, hold on for a second now, collect now, monster-like serpent that circles the world like the millennial snake. And he also had a daughter named Hel. And Hel, of course, that is where the word hell comes from. She was a half zombie, half girl, so half of her face was a beautiful girl. Samurai emblem pack, no, I don't want that. I'm just looking through the awards for honor. And he had that because he messed around with an ice giant, frost giant. Also, the history of Loki is that he's not Thor's brother, but he's actually related to Odin, like a half-brother to Odin. Loki likes to mess around. Loki is also the reason why it's almost like a sitcom. Loki is also the reason why a lot of turmoil happens in Asgard. And they're in Asgard. Earth is Midgard. And you have all these other crazy-ass things. The reason why I'm talking about this is because Ragnarok, which is coming out for Thor's Ragnarok, is the end of days for the gods. And everyone dies. The last 2 people, last 2 people actually gasping for air and trying to not die were Loki and Heimdall. Heimdall, I don't believe, was blind in the history of Norse mythology. And Thor, yeah, but anyway, backtracking. The Loki is the reason why Mjolnir was created. And it was created because Loki got drunk one night and shaved Thor's wife's head. And Thor said, I'm going to break your bones, every one of them, over and over again until you fix this. Internet quality is currently not sufficient for broadcast gameplay. What? What's going on? Hold on a second. That's weird. Okay, broadcast settings. Let's see. It's so weird that I set it to 720. Did I set it to 720? I know I didn't set it to that high. to 60. Right there, sharing and broadcast settings. Right there, broadcast settings. Anyway, in order to get out of his, hey, Gary Egan, what's up, man? In order to, like, Thor's like, I'm going to break your bones over and over again. So he's like, well, I can't replace her hair. Her hair is legendary, and I just can't. It's gone forever. And he goes, well, you better find a way. So he is very tricky. So he goes to the gnomes, and the gnomes can build anything. And he says, this gnome, like, family is talking shit about you, and they're saying they're better than you. And he does the exact same thing. And then they were like, well, they present a challenge, and they say that if you win, you'll get the untold riches of the gods, but you have to present 3 gifts. And they come up with all these crazy ones. But the one gnome family that hates Loki says, well, if I win, I want your head. He goes, okay. So he does his best to try to sabotage their work. And he can't get anything until the last one. And right there, hold on for a second. Can't seem to adjust. Am I still broadcasting? Hey, man. Am I still broadcasting? I'm not even sure, man. Broadcast settings. It should be in there. Advanced settings. Comments to speech. Oh, well. Oh, God. Comments to speech. That's a bit crazy. All right. We are on the air. Hi, guys. You are still indeed excellent. I'm on the PS4. I'm on the PS4 as well, Gary Egan. Sweet. But, okay. So he has these 2 things, and he sabotaged, because Loki can turn it into any kind of creature. Bear with me. He tries to sabotage all these things, and he can't. And it's all a very precise thing where one guy is treating it in fire, the other one is blowing. And they had to be perfect with it. And Loki manages to turn into a fly, and he's buzzing it, trying to bite this guy's eye, and he will not stop. And then he finally just gives it all, and the guy like wipes the sweat and kind of screws it up a little bit, but it still comes out really good. And that was Mjolnir that they created. They present it. Thor falls in love with it. He says, no. But he still gets... But the other team made the hair. And they give the hair to his wife, and they love it. And that was the number one thing. They loved that. So they got what they wanted. But when they presented Mjolnir, he's like, you win. And then they go, I'll take Loki's head. Well, you can't really chop off his head because it belongs to the gods. So it was very tricky, and then Loki ran away. But anyway, that's the reason why the Mjolnir has a short handle. You can't grip it with 2 hands. That's the story of why the Mjolnir only has a small handle on it, because Loki screwed it up. Okay, cool. I sound great. Excellent. And that is the story of Mjolnir. There's a lot of other cool things that they did. There's a story about the wall, building a wall to keep foreigners out. Okay, well, all right. What's going on? Okay. Is my controller not working? Has the community perform as many executions? Okay. It doesn't seem... My controller doesn't seem to be working now, guys. Right there. Okay, that's good. Alright, we're back on the air. Alright. Cool. Both microphone and gameplay are being broadcast. Great. Okay. Okay. What's going on here? Hi, what's going on? What's going on, kids? Maybe if I unplug this, I got a little PS4 USB thing for my PC, and I thought it would work, but for some reason, I can't get to the next button, which is amazing. So, all right. Let's go right here. Hold on. You're just going to... I'm going to have to close application.